Hello everyone, my name is Grigor and I'll go over the three options we have for the ATS. So the first option here is a very manual option. Manual meaning that everything is controlled by the MCU. And this circuit is prone to some human errors or software errors because of that. And it has its pros and cons that you'll see right now. So when I run the circuit, automatically the circuit runs off the aux. Automatically. This is a normally closed circuit. Normally closed relay. The reason for that is because the MCU cannot close this while it's not getting power. So initially this switch has to be on and then the pin from the MCU can open the switch. That's how it is. So it's backwards. So this switch has to be on initially. And then what happens is once DC-DC power from the battery is ready to come in, the MCU is going to close this gate and is going to also close this one, which will open the relay here. And you can see by the indicators that power is gonna come through the main DC-DC line. And basically MCU has full control over what goes on. If DC-DC ever cuts off, well, too bad, no power. So everything has to be controlled by the MCU. And yeah, that's basically it. Everything is very manual. You have two switches and that controls everything. I think you saw the con of the previous circuit is that if power ever cuts off, the system doesn't automatically change to aux because the MCU has to detect the change and then manually change it to aux, which can take some time. While this circuit here is a very nice circuit because of that. What this circuit does is it automatically runs off of aux. It only has one single pin, just one pin, no relay, nothing. Very simple. When this is on, that is off. When that is on, this is off automatically. So when you're ready to switch to DC-DC, close one pin by the MCU, automatically this changes to that. So basically DC-DC powers the boards. If for some reason the power cuts off from DC-DC, the system automatically changes to aux. This is really simple to program, it's really simple to use. Basically, it's controlled by physics, it's controlled by simple electronic theories and whatever. All you need to do is just control one switch and it automatically flip-flops between the two. Now you might ask, how do you turn off the circuit? Well, the last thing to go off in the car is the aux battery. So as soon as you turn off the aux battery, everything can shut down. If you don't like that, you can just add another switch here that can control this, no problem. And yeah, now I mean the drawback of this circuit is that we're using transistors with high voltage, high current, or maybe not so much high voltage, but whatever. Like transistors are prone to failure sometimes during like heavy conditions like this because we really rely on these two transistors since the whole car is powered by these two transistors if you think about it. That's why we want something more reliable. And if we take version A and B, mix them together, you get something like this, which uses relays, single pin, so it is automatic, fully automatic, just one switch, and you flip between the two positions. So here again, we power initially by this relay, which is coming from the aux, and if ever you need to change to DC-DC, there is one single pin that you control, that is key F in my case. You click that and automatically it switches to the main DC-DC line. These are indicators for which line you're using, and again, if for any reason DC-DC ever cuts off, it will automatically change between the two. So cuts off, automatically aux, and then you can turn it back on, DC-DC. So it's really simple to use.